Okay, hey guys, welcome to this Discover Arbonne call. It's all about multiple streams of income and how you can earn with Arbonne. I don't know if you guys know me or not, but my name is Katie Voorhies and I'm an independent consultant and area manager with Arbonne. It's a privilege to honestly talk to you guys tonight and just to share a little bit about my story and my background and why I chose this as one of my streams of income. I'm also an administrative assistant for my mother-in-law. My husband is part-time ministry and also just got another job yesterday with a company called Subsplash. So we totally understand what it's like to live in a world where you need multiple streams of income. So we definitely want to respect your time tonight and be as quick as possible because we know that you are probably done with your workday and want to spend time with your loved ones. And that's honestly why I chose Arbonne as an option. So just want to say thank you for hopping on. We know that there's plenty of other things that could occupy your time. So we would definitely want to respect that. So some of you guys might know me and know my story. I've heard it before, but I want you to know that the most important part of this story is hope. I know that life is hard sometimes and that it doesn't have to continue that way. And if it's been going that way for you for a while, I just want you guys to know that there's options out there. So taking this story back about 4 to 5 years ago, I was a senior in college. I was in my last year of school, and my mom had actually she had been diagnosed with stage 3 cancer the summer before my senior year, and she had battled that, and she's actually extremely healthy and cancer-free today, so that's a big win. I don't want to have a sad story on here or anything like that, but it was a hard time, and time was definitely an option that I didn't really have much of at that moment. So it really was a constant question, where am I going to get more time? And it was consuming my thoughts a lot. So entering my last semester of college, I was actually working 40 hours or more a week. I was just, struggling to figure out what could I do to give myself more time. I was working 40 hours of my internship. I had 18 hours of school online. I was planning mine and my husband's wedding. We also I was active on campus and he was active at the church. And so I was also active at the church. So lots of different things going on there. And I just didn't know when my rat race would end. I was thinking, okay, if I could just get through this semester, and go to college and be done with it all, then my rat race is going to be done. I'm going to have more energy and time freedom and flexibility, everything that I dreamed of. And I started to realize with my internship that that's not necessarily the case. And so I was just praying to God every morning on my way to my internship and on the way home from it for just some time, for flexibility, just something that would work for me and not against me. And so I just didn't know how or when he would answer that prayer, but he was working in my waiting and during that season of my life. And so my now husband, Kent, we've been married for almost 4 years now, actually introduced me to this side of Arbonne. So there's Arbonne the products, and then there's Arbonne the business. So he invited me to an event to spend some time with him. And because of that time of my life, it was very hectic. I was waking up at 5 or 4 in the morning to get ready for my internship, go to my internship, be there till 5 or 6, get home, eat dinner, pass out on the couch because I was so exhausted, and then sleep for a little while on the couch, get up, do my schoolwork to the wee hours in the morning, and just repeat that schedule. So I was like, okay, I'll do whatever just to spend time with my fiance. I'd love to see you. But not much time for family or fun or anything else that truly mattered to me. I just was trying to get through that season of life. And so I thought that season would end after college, but I quickly realized that that's not necessarily the case. For those of you with full-time jobs and with families, you know what I'm talking about. It's hard to pack everything in, and the things that are most important to you sometimes fall to the wayside. So there, I actually went to that event. I was just like, sure, I don't really know what this is about, but I'll go with you. I actually met some of the kindest people, most positive, inclusive, and hardworking women and men I've ever met. And I've been parts of lots of groups in my life. I've done team sports. I was in a sorority in college, and I did lots of different things, and I was always involved. But I had never met a community that had all those aspects at the same time. And so this was actually the opportunity I was praying for when I wanted time and financial flexibility after college. It's a joy to share more about what this Arbonne thing is. I know that some of you guys are probably like, I've used the products before, or I've never even heard of Arbonne. It's Arbonne. But I'm here to share more about what this company is and why I was so attracted to it at the age of 22. And this might not fit for you, and that's totally okay, but our only job and our only thing is to share this with you guys as an opportunity and a possibility as a multiple option for income stability. So I am going to switch over and share my screen. I am not tech savvy, and I promise you don't have to be to do Arbonne, but it might take me a second. So y'all just hold on, and I will get this going. Oh, awesome. That was way easier than I thought it would be. Yay. Okay, so guys, this is Arbonne. Of course, it's just a fancy little slide. It's super cute. But I just want to share a little bit more about who we are and what this can be for you guys. So I am super excited to share more about healthy living and who we are as a company. So we care about healthy living from the inside out and want others to feel their best, regardless if this business is for them or not. So we believe that people can flourish by being good to themselves, their community, and the planet. And we help people to flourish with sustainable, healthy living. And we do that in a variety of different ways. But we really like to show people what's possible with Arbonne as so. Okay. There we go. So this is actually our founder, Peter Mork. I think I'm saying it correctly. He actually founded Arbonne in 1980, and Arbonne has actually been a vegan company since then. So we were actually vegan before it was hip and cool, and everybody else wanted to be vegan too. I'm not personally vegan, but I like my products to be as clean as possible. If I'm putting something on my skin, I want to know that it wasn't animals. So that's just my preference. But I love his whole idea that we could be a place that helps people flourish with their health, but also with their lives and finances too. So why now? So Arbonne was actually founded in that time period, like I said, but we've always been a vegan company. And on top of those facts right on the screen, I know you guys can read for yourself, so I don't have to read it for you. We are actually in a huge growth period right now. So the network marketing industry alone in 2020 had 179.3 billion worldwide sales. And it's likely to increase to 650 billion by 2025. Guys, we're almost halfway to 2025 already. So that's insane. So on the screen there, you can see that, work habits are changing. Maybe you work remotely, or maybe you're thinking about working remotely, but a lot of people are moving to that option. Also, social businesses are growing. I don't know how many people recommend, a Starbucks drink, a restaurant, a boutique, all that kind of stuff every single day, but they aren't normally paid for it. But Arbonne has that opportunity that when you share that and someone makes a purchase, you can earn as well. And then also the global wellness is booming by $4.2 trillion. That's crazy. So the cool thing about Arbonne is that we actually hit all of those little keys right there. So also, like you guys said, you could read the screen. I don't have to read it for you, but weight management, stress, product awareness, all kinds of things. Not to mention, Arbonne is always coming out with new and relevant products. We actually just had a huge launch in I almost called it December. It's July. It felt like December because of all the gifts we were getting. But in July, we had a big, huge product launch that released a whole bunch of new things like skincare, nutrition products, all kinds of stuff. So guys, we're always being relevant in that market. So people are always on demand for our products, and they're consumable too. So that means people reorder typically. And next, why Arbonne? So low investment costs period with a high potential of earnings. Of course, we don't make any earnings claims because we don't know how hard you're willing to work or how consistent you're willing to be. But you can always check out earnings.arbonne.com to learn a little bit more about what's possible. And guys, that's my biggest thing with this talk tonight and the potential with Arbonne is I want to share what's possible. I don't know about you guys, but I never start something new without wanting to do the best that I personally can. And so when I took a look at Arbonne as an option back in the days, it was 4 years ago, it wasn't that long ago, but it feels, like a lot of things have happened in 4 years. But back then I was wanting something that would work with my life and for my life and not just being another thing. So I understand you guys, that time is valuable to you if it's valuable like it was to me, and you just want more time with your loved ones. You want more time doing the things you love to do, and are focused on trying to find that flexibility, but don't want to sacrifice more time for money or more money for time. And I totally understand that. So Arbonne actually takes a holistic approach to the whole person. We offer clean products that deliver results. We even have clinical results for lots of our products. We also have that business opportunity that promotes healthy living and fosters a positive mindset. So you're not in this business all by yourself. You are working for yourself, but you're never alone. And I absolutely love that. I love a strong community. Also, I said our approach too. So we're going to move more towards Arbonne's products and experience because it actually stands out in the industry. We have a range of products, but our approach is still the same. We want people to have individual health from the inside out, from skin to mind to body. We want everybody to flourish in all those different ways. We don't just focus on one specific area. We focus on the person itself. And it's more like a holistic approach, even to business, honestly. So that's what I love about this company. It kind of incorporates everything, in my opinion. So our ingredient standards are different than most. For example, the European Union bans about 1,500 different ingredients, while the US bans about 15. I just want that to sink in for a second. The US bans about 15 ingredients, the European Union 1,500. But as for Arbonne, we go above and beyond standards, and we ban over 2,000 ingredients that have been deemed harmful. So we really take the guessing game out of shopping for our clients and preferred clients. And we want that shopping experience to be something for them that they don't have to stress over. We have plant-based ingredients, high clean standards. We have experts that help co-develop and then scientific testing, guys. All those certifications right there on the screen. That's just a few. So I'm really proud to be a part of a company that really takes it to the next level and wants the people to flourish more than themselves. I just want you to say that. It is, I can't say enough about it, so I'll just move on. So also, I don't know if you can see this on the screen too, but we are a B certification corp, so a B Corp. We actually have a really rigorous certification with that, guys. Only things like Patagonia, Allbirds, those companies are also certified B corporations. And it's not a really long list. It takes a lot of commitment to actually get to that certification. So I'm really proud of that. I love it. I'm glad that Arbonne went through those steps to be that, because it really just means that we're being a force for good and for people and the planet. And I love that it incorporates all three different things. So if you want to learn more about that, definitely look up B Corps. It's really fascinating how little there are. So Arbonne in general has a variety of products. We have things from nutrition to skincare to makeup and body care. And we also have things that are good for every age and gender. So hundreds of different products. So if you have a different skin texture than someone else, or if you are looking for a different shade, we have different options there. You're not going to find one thing. You're going to find a variety. But a couple of our flagship lines is the 30 Days to Healthy Living, and one of our best-selling regimens ever. It's awesome. That's actually one of the things that introduced me to Arbonne the most, is the 30 Days to Healthy Living. I was looking to manage my weight, get more energy, and just feel good again. So if you're looking for that as well, maybe some mental clarity, weight management, sleep better, just feel better overall, definitely talk to the person that invited you to this call, because they'd love to share this with you. It has changed the game for me. And I absolutely think that everybody should do this program, but everybody, have different preferences. That's why there's chocolate vanilla ice cream for a reason. But that's one of our top selling regimens. Can't say enough about it. The next thing to have is just one of the lines called Age Well. We also have a new line that just came out recently called Derm Results, but I absolutely love skincare. And guys, I can honestly say, from the person that thought skincare was literally hot, soapy water running down your face in the shower from your shampoo, that was skincare to me for most of my life. And if I took my makeup off before I went to bed, I was in the zone. I was on top of things. I was doing real well. So honestly, I was not very interested in skincare beforehand, but now I absolutely love it. Don't miss my routine. And honestly, the Derm Results that I've been trying recently is killer. My husband even honestly likes it. He feels his face all the time. He makes me touch it. He said, "Oh my gosh, my face feels so soft." He sneaks my little skincare into the shower with him and all that kind of stuff too. So it's really funny. But also, I want to share that there's lots of different ways to do this business. We don't just focus on nutrition or skincare. We kind of incorporate it based on the person's needs. And so this is how it works. It can work by just being in person. That works just fine. It could be like this, like online meetups on Zoom, on events, one-on-ones, social media. Really, there's lots of different ways to do this business. So maybe you're a mom and you have a tight schedule and you can't be gone away from your kiddos that long, or maybe you work all day and so you can't do one-on-one meetups for a coffee shop at 11 in the morning or whatever. That's okay. This business works for everybody, and it is okay to do it a different way than other people. So what we're doing right now is one of the many ways that we Arbonne. But you might be under a time crunch and you think, I wonder if I have enough time to do this business. And the answer is yes. The person that invited you can actually help you figure out a plan to help you achieve your personal goals if you were to decide to do this business. So it's not their goals for you, it's your goals, and they just help you hit your goals. Plus, there are many ways to do this business, like I said, and there's no wrong way to do this. It's great to have multiple tools in your tool belt for what fits your schedule best. So I know what's most important to some people is like, how do I actually make money with this? So everyone can flourish with this business. We help other people from all different backgrounds hit their goals. Of course, we can't make any guarantees. If you want to learn what's possible, check out earnings.arbonne.com to see what's typical, what's possible, and what's average. But I want to share with you guys what's possible because I have seen possible in my life. Not everybody wants to do this business, and that's totally okay, but there are several ways to earn in this. And so this is just a few of them. So we also make money through different ways in Arbonne. So there's commissions through personal sales, there's overrides from team sales, and there's additional earned awards like the Mercedes-Benz Cash Program for vice presidents, our consultant acquisition bonuses, and trips. So there's lots of different ways to earn some cool stuff. Like here, what I say when I say earned, you do have to work hard for it. You do have to be consistent. And you can't just earn these things by, showing yourself on a screen. You have to work hard and you have to be consistent. And you can see what's typical at earnings.arbonne.com for that. The next part is making healthy living your business. So the possibilities are endless, guys, and you can definitely do this. You don't have to be in need to want this. You don't have to leave your job to do this. You don't have to clock in or out, and you don't have to stay stuck. I just want to, be real honest and transparent with you guys. There's lots of options out there. You could get another part-time job on the weekends, or you could clock in somewhere and clock out. All those different things. There are options out there for you guys, but you don't have to remain stuck if you've been wanting more time, flexibility, financial flexibility, maybe community. That's what it is for you. There are options out there for you guys, and this is just one of them. So I can't tell you what's possible all the time because I don't know your own work ethic, but I can tell you that this has done amazing things for me and my husband. In the past 4 years, I've been able to be 100% remote. I've been able to work from my phone or Wi-Fi or wherever I am. And it's been a blessing being able to share health with people from my own living room. Really, honestly, it's so cool. But maybe this opportunity isn't for you right now, and that's okay. There are two other ways to win with Arbonne. And you can actually do either one of those options too. So you can be a connector for the person that invited you to this meetup and help them meet new people, or you can be a preferred client who shops in amazing discounts, supports your friend through getting top quality products, and helps them grow their customer service skills. Either way, we so appreciate you taking the time, being open to hearing a little bit more. I would honestly love to hear more about what you're thinking about the person who invited you and let them know which one of those things you'd like to be: a connector, a preferred client, or an independent consultant who has the ability to earn alongside sharing with people. So I hope you all have a wonderful meeting. And I am just so glad to be able to share a little bit more about this business for you guys. I know that you guys have busy lives and took some of your time to hear a little bit more. So if you have any questions, I'll be happy to answer them in the chat for a second. But if not, your consultant who invited you would be happy to answer those questions as well. So I hope you all have a wonderful night. Thanks for being on. Thank you guys. Y'all are so sweet. And I hope that you guys are having a wonderful evening. So I'm going to stop the recording. And if y'all have any questions, I can just answer that below.